If you have to pick a few songs, do you have a favorite maybe, or does it change all the time?
Favorite song? I really like The Apple of My Eye. That's a beautiful song because it's happy and it's sad and it's bright and it's dark and it's just a nice kind of a ballad, you know.
Yeah.
It's a bit of everything, but it's a real love song. I mean, it's like a real love song, you know. So.
And it's
good.
written for your husband.
Yeah, and it's very difficult to write love songs, you know, real powerful ones, you know. So.
How come?
It's not every day they come. They just don't come like that easy. I don't know.
And what songs do come easy for you?
Well, I suppose experimental kind of stuff comes easier, but a very true, simple love song doesn't come easy, you know.
Because it's been done so often and you have to be really pure.
Yeah, and it has to be genuine.
Yeah.
It has to be from the heart, right? So you have to really mean it. You can't fake it.
Yeah.
Because if you fake it, people feel that you're faking it.
Yeah. So that's why. Is it for you what you call the album Are You Listening? Is it, letting the people know that you're still around? That's why? Or?
No, it's a bit of fun going, it's a bit of a sense of humour. It's kind of having a bit of a laugh going, are you listening? Are you really listening? How much are you listening? And a bit of humour as well, as in when I told my husband that I'd come up with the title, and I said to him, are you listening? And he said, yes, I am. And I said, no, are you listening? And he said, I am. Like, what is the title? You know, do you get what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
I said, I got a great title. And he said, what is it? And I said, are you listening? And he said, yeah, what's the title?
Yeah.
And I kept saying it, are you listening? And it was like, are you listening is the title. And it was like, we were both laughing and we thought, that's nice, because it's a kind of one of those kind of rhetoric questions. And it's kind of like, it's a bit silly and it's a bit fun. And a bit like, you know, you can read it a lot of ways. So instead of like coming out with an album going, I'm back, or debut, or finally, or something predictable, I was trying to have more fun and do something different.
But it's also for me, when I read out a title, then I think, well, you really want people to pay attention to the lyrics and to actually feel the song.
Yeah, you see, there's that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool.
That's
because there's a lot of things that it says, you know. It's a small little question, like, but it can be read in so many different ways. So I love those questions, you know.
And is it for you, well, you've been 4 years now, you've been at home. What did you do?
Just really normal stuff. Like I did a lot of cooking, and God, I emptied the dishwasher sometimes 6 times a day, and a lot of shopping. And so actually, there was a little while where I went to school with one of my kids, and in Canada, you can go to school with them and sit at the desk with them and teach them and help the teacher and stuff. I did that for a while, and I really enjoyed that. It was so nice, you know.
Okay.
I got my driving test.
Okay.
Finally,
yeah.
like hello, I'm 30. I was 31, and I still had the time to do the driving test. So it was great. I just did all those things, real life things that you know, I needed to do. You know.
But did you miss the music?
No, because I was very busy with the kids and reality and my family. Do you know what I mean? So it was important. Just like, do you know the way? I think you get to this point in your life. You don't have kids, have you?
Not yet. No.
Yeah, so I can always guess. But when you have them, what happens is your life really changes, right? It totally changes, right? And it's more about the bigger picture, right? And the music and my career to me is my job. That's the way I think it's my job. It's what I do for a living, and I really love it. But I do it so much, like it's one of those careers that you do it so much, you do it for a long time. You're going away and you're living in hotels and you're doing tours. So then it's important to take a long time off. You know, most people go to work maybe from 9 to 5, but then they go home every evening. But for entertainers, you go away for maybe, you're pretty much coming and going for months.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's all or nothing. You know, it's that kind of a career. So if you work very hard and with the Cranberries, it was 14 years, you know. And I took time off, but usually I'd have a baby and I'd breastfeed the baby, and the boys would be waiting really to go back on tour again and do another album. So it was nice to suddenly not have the boys waiting and not have any pressure and just relax and take big time off, you know what I mean? Especially because there's nothing as important really as your family. You do have to spend time with them, like proper time, you know. So it was all about just being really normal and just spending proper time at home.
And how can you tell that I don't have children?
I don't know, I can just tell. I can always, like, I'm pretty good at guessing. Because most people who do they'll be nodding a lot, yeah. And they'll be going, I know, it's very crazy and busy, you know what I mean? So you can kind of guess.
And I don't have that wallet.
Yeah, most people you talk to and you go, you know, and your kids, and they're going, yes. It's lots of work.
Yeah, so I know what
in
you
the
mean.
car driving a lot, you know what I mean, to school. And
no, it's true.
yeah, it's busy.
And